Iota Phi Theta, internationally known and locally respected. This presentation will provide more information about the Zeta Kappa chapter at Edward Waters College, the Gamma Mu Omega chapter, that is the Jacksonville graduate chapter, and the Theta Pi chapter at the University of North Florida. Iota at a glance. For those of you not familiar with the fraternity of Iota Phi Theta, you can find out more about Iota Phi Theta at iotaphitheta.org, or you can find more about the local chapters at duvaliotas.com. However, here's a little bit of information about the fraternity from a national perspective. Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated was founded September 19th, 1963 at Morgan State College, now Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. The motto of Iota Phi Theta is building a tradition, not resting upon one. The colors are charcoal brown and gilded gold. The honorable founders of Iota Phi Theta are Albert Hicks, Lonnie Sproul Jr., Charles Briscoe, Frank Coakley, John Slade, Baron Willis, Webster Lewis, Charles Brown, Louis Hudnell, Charles Gregory, Elias Dorsey Jr., and Michael Williams. All the stars listed by founders' names signifies founders who have transitioned into the Alpha Iota Omega chapter of Iota Phi Theta, or the chapter that notifies members who have passed on. From a local perspective, since the founding of the Zeta Kappa chapter at Edward Waters College, Iota Phi Theta has made remarkable strides within the city of Jacksonville. Recognizing the importance of unity among the city's three chapters, in 2017, the Zeta Kappa, Theta Pi, and Gamma Mu Omega chapters began actively using the imprint Duval Iotas. The brand has grown throughout the South and played an integral role in emphasizing the impact the brothers of this city have made on the fraternity nationwide. Why Iota? Nationally, Iota is recognized as the fastest growing historically black fraternity, increasing its international footprint by establishing 263 chapters and over 30,000 members in just 56 years. Iota is the fraternity for the independent thinker. Despite fraternities being a collection of men, Iota is not looking for members who think exactly alike. This fraternity encourages innovation, individuality, and creativity. If you see a place for change that can benefit the organization, Iota is the place where you can implement that change with tangible results for your efforts. With the fraternity's roots being founded in the civil rights movement, Iota takes a very boots-on-the-ground approach to community service. We do provide large financial contributions to the likes of St. Jude's, the NAACP, and the United Negro College Fund, but Iota encourages its members to also be about the work of the black and brown communities on a local level. True, Iota might be the smaller of the NPHC fraternities, but there's a strong chance that some of the most influential men in your community are members of Iota Phi Theta, and you didn't even know it. Why Iota locally? All fraternities do great work in Jacksonville, have a foundation rooted in brotherhood, and generally have a positive impact on the community. What separates Iota from the rest is, simply put, the playing field is level. There's no concept of, I'm too old to do whatever. You won't see more tenured brothers running from work and leaving it for new initiates to do. If there's a step show that needs brothers to participate, a brother, young or old, will be there. If you need help with a class, there's a brother who can help tutor you. If you're looking for an internship to help you get established in your given field, chances are there's a Duval Iota, be it in the city or outside of it, who can help you get your foot in the door. From event planning, catering, club promotions, DJing, engineering, computer information systems, establishing a nonprofit, to clothing design, there's brothers who can help you get where you're trying to go, personally and or professionally. Additionally, Duval Iotas are looking for men interested in taking on roles in leadership. So if you're looking to learn from some influential community leaders while preparing yourself to take that step, being a Duval Iota is the way to go. Local historical impact. With a presence in Jacksonville over the last 15 plus years, Duval Iotas have become a staple in the Jacksonville community. To date, there are Duval Iotas serving in a variety of significant roles in the Jacksonville community, from funeral service coordinators, financial services, city charter restructuring, catering, education, transportation and logistics, law enforcement, engineering, childcare, and nonprofit, the impact of the Duval Iota runs deep. Because of the influence of the local chapters here in Duval County, Duval Iotas have hosted 3 fraternity galas, a statewide meeting, 11 consecutive fatherhood celebrations, and an Iota Sweetheart Retreat, and designed the first nationally recognized community service week within the city of Jacksonville by any MPHC organization. Duval Iota's accolades within the city of Jacksonville run deep, with its members amassing a collection of 44 bachelor's degrees, 9 master's degrees, 1 PhD candidate, and a variety of certifications and licenses. The contribution of Duval Iotas to the Jacksonville community runs deep. It's also shown in their accolades. The Zeta Kappa chapter at Edward Waters College has a 95% graduation rate, 30 initiates locally. Highest GPA in 2010, 11, 17, and 18. The Gamma Mu Omega graduate chapter in Jacksonville has received the 2018 Regional Chapter of the Year, consecutive North Florida State Directors out of the Gamma Mu Omega chapter in Nelson McCoy and Brian Johnson, with a collective tenure running from 2010 to 2019. And also, we have the recipient of the Carl Roberts Community Service Award in Brian Johnson, winning that award in 2015 and 2018. The Theta Pi chapter at the University of North Florida also has an 80% graduation rate with 7 initiates locally, has received in 2014 the President of the Year Award, Top 10 Greek Award, Excellence in Scholarship and Continual Improvement, and in 2015 received Chapter Greek Week Champions. Duval Iota's philosophy on the intake process. The focus is on personal growth and authentic professional development. Despite Duval Iotas being regarded for the type of brothers they bring into the fraternity, we also recognize there's room for improvement in our intake process. Iota Phi Theta, much like the other MPHC organizations, is a non-hazing organization. But what separates Iota from all other MPHC organizations is that Iota is the only fraternity in the MPHC to never be sued for hazing, and has never been involved in the death of a pledge while participating in our intake process. In an effort to focus our process in developing young men in the mold of our founders, potential pledges must be prepared to participate in the following: weekly study halls, event planning seminars, workshops on Robert's Rules of Order, membership recruitment and retention, social media and fraternal promotional marketing, and a We Are How We Appear seminar. Benefits of joining Iota Phi Theta: increase professional development, be it through leadership conferences within the fraternity, local workshops, or community service programs. Iota Phi Theta provides countless opportunities to build a wealth of experience for your resume prior to graduation. Increase networking base. By joining Iota Phi Theta, not only do you gain access to its database of over 30,000 members, but you also have a closer connection to members within the other MPHC organizations, which is a valuable resource when starting a career following graduation. Social aspect. The most obvious aspect of joining a fraternity is access to the social aspects of the organization. From cookouts, parties, galas, to probates, there's nothing quite like spending time together as a brother of Iota Phi Theta. Local notable members. We have an array of notable local members. However, here's a list of just a few. You have Brandon Jacobs, who is the founder of the UNF Black Alumni Association. He's also an at-large member of the UNF Alumni Association's Board of Directors, former regional marketing specialist for Universal Records, current owner of the Snooks Eatery Catering Company, and a published author of 3 books. Nelson McCoy, founder of the Center One Foundation, which provides funding to minority students looking for additional funding to attend college. He's a member of the Jacksonville Charter Evaluation Committee, an at-large member of the UNF Black Alumni Association, organizing committee member of the UNF CAS program. And finally, Brandon Chestnut, promotional manager for Point Blank Entertainment, manager for Backdoor Music Group, road manager for Trap Beckham, promotional manager for Crown Capital Promotions, independent marketing manager for the FAMU Homecoming, the Florida Classic, and the Atlanta Greek Picnic. Regionally notable members: Emmanuel Gamor, initiated into the Gamma Omicron chapter of Iota Phi Theta at the University of Florida, current president of Unpacking America. Michael Ranglin Jr., initiated into the Zeta Kappa chapter of Iota Phi Theta at Edward Waters College, currently an independent real estate agent in the South Florida area. And finally, Scott Davis, initiated into the Beta Chi chapter of Iota Phi Theta at Bethune-Cookman University, former city councilman of the 5th District of Nashville, Tennessee. Frequently asked questions. How much does it cost to become a member? You should consider saving between $1,200 to $1,500 prior to the start of your membership intake process. What are some good research/reference texts I should read if I'm interested in joining an NPHC or a Divine Nine organization? A couple of books that might be valuable to read are The Divine Nine, The History of African American Fraternities and Sororities, and Black Greek 101, The Culture, Customs, and Challenges of Black Fraternities and Sororities. How long does the intake process take? Well, that varies from organization to organization, but typically plan for as little as 4 weeks or as much as 12 weeks. And finally, does coming to one informational/interest meeting bar me from joining another organization in the future? The short answer is no. Ultimately, the most important thing you can do is find which organization, if any, best fits you. There will be people who will tell you that you shouldn't go to an informational unless you're completely sure that's the org you want to join. But really, you have to work through your research process the best way you see fit. Informationals are more informal than actual interest meetings, but even when you go to a meeting, you technically are still allowed to change your mind and go to another one. Be advised, it's often not looked at fondly by members of other organizations if it's found out that you went to multiple interest meetings. Those are what follow informationals. But again, you have to work through the process and find the right organization for you, how you see fit. If you're currently a student at Edward Waters College, here's the contact information for Edward Waters College on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are a current member of the Jacksonville community with a professional career, or you have already obtained a degree from a four-year institution, here's the contact information for the Jacksonville graduate chapter: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you are a student at the University of North Florida, interested in joining the Theta Pi chapter, here's the contact information for them: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.